Manchester United have somehow beaten Hull City, getting there. That last minute goal from Marcus Rashford coming off the substitutes bench in a fantastic cameo appearance from the youngster, scoring that vital goal. That is absolutely vital for Manchester United this season. Hull City have played fantastically well today, defended fantastically well, but Manchester United luckily nicked it right there at the death. You know, absolutely delighted with that. You know, most of the, especially second half, we've absolutely peppered and had all the possession pretty much in their half, and it's paid off dividends there at the end. You know, the first half started, and you know, we've got Martial and Juan Mata out on the wings, and it just wasn't working at all. Manchester United looked poor to me compared to they were in the previous two games. You know, I wouldn't have been surprised if Jose Mourinho hadn't made some substitutes at half-time, and to be honest, I would have liked to have seen a couple of substitutes at half-time. You know, Hull City did in fact have some chances in that first half. They come close on a couple of occasions, and Manchester United have been pretty poor for me in that first half. You know, we've had the odd chance here or there, but pretty poor. Martial keeps coming inside, you know, and it was just too congested in the middle. We needed a lot more width out wide. It was only really coming from the full-backs, who Luke Shaw was absolutely fantastic for me today. And if he can stay fit, Jesus Christ, we could potentially have the best left-back in world football of his generation if he can stay fit. You know, he has been sensational again today, bombing up and down the wing. You know, for a left-back, he has got to be number one for England for the next 10 years if he continues to play at this pace. And what would he have done last season had he stayed fit? You know, fantastic from him. Eric Bay and Blind, decent at the back, never really troubled in that second half too much. You know, they've had the odd chance that scared us. They've had a free kick, obviously, in the first half from Snodgrass, but, you know, Manchester United have had pretty much all this game and thoroughly deserved to get that win. You park the bus pretty much, defend like that. I know, credit to Hull, they did defend really, really well, but in the end, the team that's attacking deserves to get that goal. And personally, I don't like to see this park the bus style of football from an opposition. It just bores me. Manchester United have had it completely in their half, and had we got the goal earlier, it probably would have been a more comfortable outing for Manchester United, but it just wasn't to be. It didn't look like the goal was coming. Martial was way off again today. That is a real concern for Manchester United. We've really got to get him up in his game to where it was last season, because he was sensational at times for Manchester United last season, and towards the end of the season I thought Martial was getting better and better, but in the Euros, when he did play that first 45 minutes, he was poor. And since then, he's been pretty... I mean, he looked a bit more dangerous in the previous game at Southampton, but today I thought he was pretty poor. I wasn't surprised that he come off. Mkhitaryan, I thought, made a difference when he come on. Burst through once well through the middle of the pitch. I think he's going to be a fantastic player for Manchester United, given a lot of minutes on the pitch. Yeah, he's come on earlier today. It is still only his first few games in English football. He is definitely going to get better. There's no doubt about it. The best player, obviously, Paul Pogba was off today, and Zlatan didn't have his best of game. But Wayne Rooney putting that ball in the box for Marcus Rashford. It done some other great flashes of brilliance in that cameo appearance. Really impressed. Probably he was one of Manchester United, well, in the attacking sense, one of the best players for Manchester United in that last few minutes, which says a lot for the youngster, and he has defined the word taking your chance when it comes. He has really taken his chances when they've come for Manchester United. You look back to last season, every time he was starting games, he was taking his chance and scoring goals. We've had other players that haven't really taken their chances, haven't had maybe as many chances in the team as him, the likes of James Wilson and Pereira, but when they have been given the odd chance, they haven't taken it. And Rashford continues to do that week in, week out. When he's given that one chance, he seems to take it. Like for England, he got that start, scored the goal. Today, he's had a fantastic few minutes, however long he got on the pitch, 20 minutes or whatever he got, and then come up with the goal as well as a bonus. So it's going to be quite hard for Jose Mourinho not to pick him for at least some of the game. In the next game, we've got Manchester City up next, but absolutely delighted with this game. You know, the likes of Curtis Davis really did have a fantastic game for Hull City, and it's a credit to Mike Phelan that he's got the team playing this way at the moment. You know, they were written off the other week, doomed for relegation according to some people, and probably still are one of the favourites to go down. But you know, if they can show half that spirit and half that desire that they've put in today, then I think that they could definitely stay in the Premier League. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and come on United. Fantastic 3 points today.